Alrighty everyone, we are back here with Assassin's Creed 3. Right, let's go straight back into the Animus and let's go back to Connor.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just started.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
Connor will have to wait. No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip. What about Cross? Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Alrighty.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Sequence 9, Davenport.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Jesus Christ, Connor. Someone's ungrateful. Double barrel pistol. Okay. New York outfit. No Georgie 1. Valley Forest, Forge. Thomas Jefferson. Declaration of Independence. Independence Hall. Alexander Hamilton. Thomas Hickey, updated because now he's dead because we killed him. Let's go to shop. Firearms. Know about how to purchase stuff. Yeah, we already know that. Right, finally got through all those updated messages. Right. What I am going to do quickly though is check. Let's go to New York because if you remember a few episodes ago, I said I was going to do it in the next episode, but then we got locked into that prison break mission. We got locked into that, so I had to start on that episode. So there is a homestead mission somewhere around here, so I'm going to do that real quick. Alright. Did I spawn right next to it? No, but Benedict Arnold. That's weird. It's not doesn't spawned, so I'm assuming it's probably in Boston then. We go here. Do apologise for this. I'm not really 100% sure where it is. Right. Is it here? Looks like it. Boston Brawlers. There's a homestead mission over here. Right, we'll go over to here to do this bit. Right, here we are. Come on, you lot. There you go.
Thank you, my friend. They had a little too much beer and didn't like the sound of my voice. I was only talking to that girl.
Your accent is unfamiliar. Where are you from?
North of here. Province de Quebec.
And what brings you to Boston?
I am a miner by trade, but it's hard to find work. People don't listen to me because of my accent.
It might be our meeting was fate. I hail from a village just a few miles north of here. There are the beginnings of a mine. I do not know what is in there, but you might find what you are looking for within.
I'll come have a look. If there is something good, maybe we'll talk, eh?
Alright. The Brawler. Alright. Now that's done. Norris Miner has now produced materials one of thing. Okay. Boston Brawler. Oh well. Right, let's go do our main mission. Go on this one. Alright. Okay. Go on then. It's a convoy. Right, let's just take care of this convoy quick. Then we'll go to the main mission. Oh, damn it, those two were... Right, let's clear these things out. They didn't just spawn right here, did they? Right, let's loot this thing. Right. Store that convoy. Change back to that again. Okie dokie. Now we're on our way. Says I've got to walk apparently because my horse doesn't want to run. Right. Concord now. Alright. Yep, need to get out of that. Well, we're nearly there anyway, so... I think why this is actually one of a lot of people's least favourite Assassin's Creed is because of what this game was promised to be. Because if you remember... Because that back in like gameplay, like leak, I think they showed off like a demo. Like if I remember correctly, like it was like a leaked demo, but it was real. It was 100% real, and by the time the game actually came out, it wasn't as what everyone thought it was. Like, it wasn't as chunky as, like, blocky as it is now, so. And I think people just don't like Connor. I personally don't mind him. It's just because he always had he was gonna have trouble being liked, since the fact that he was the assassin that was supposed to follow Ezio. So, and everyone loved Ezio so much so that they made 3 games of him, and he got remastered into the Ezio trilogy, which was one of the games wasn't actually liked, but it was still liked because it was part of the continuation of the story, but it's because it was made by someone else. So, right, I think we found George Washington, and it's mission missing supplies.
Connor, any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The 2 events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Oh, someone's here.
Ah, Connor. What do you think of my work thus far?
The men are bolstered, focused. It is good you have come.
You are too kind. Lord knows my journey was far from certain. The trials we suffered getting here were strange and many. I dressed as a woman, Connor, to evade British spies. Did you know that?
I did not. As a woman, you say?
It is the truth. King George had already stopped our crossing once in Bordeaux, threatening to seize my newly purchased ship, La Victoire, and arrest me. But I was born stubborn, and such a warning could not dissuade me. So we rode for Spain and bought passage aboard the ship there. George's spies had followed us every step of the way. Disguise was the only remaining option, mon Dieu.
No man can doubt your commitment, and you are invaluable to the cause. You did what you needed to do. I am certain I would have done the same.
But of course you would. I expect nothing less.
Alright. I think that was the guy that we... I think he was... like... Well, anyway. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I think he was the guy that we saw beginning of last sequence when we was having that argument with Achilles, and then we came upstairs and he was there drinking tea with him. I think that's the same guy. The guy we came to New York with. The guy who said his dad was an assassin, but he just didn't like that lifestyle, so he... And I think it was too late for him to even start trying to be an assassin, so... Even if he wanted to. Because he's already got family and stuff, so... Alright. Return to the abandoned church. Right.
Father, Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey, they sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. Hickey? George Washington is wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him. There were rations inside the crates. Medical supplies and clothing as well.
Okay. Love how we work. I just love Hafen because Hafen's so much better. No offense to Connor, but he's just kind of better.
Snow has obscured the track, but enough remains that we can still follow.
I need to kill him. Luckily for me, Hafen can handle himself. There we are. Okay.
Just my look. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
Got him.
It was not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we'd normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Jesus Christ.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Catch up to the convoy.
Shivering and starving out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is race like that. They should have done that a long time ago. All the time. There's no purpose.
I wonder if Haytham actually knows about like Zio being killed. Something tells me he doesn't. Obviously. Right. Kill camp guards without being detected. Right.
Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's man.
That was that didn't go right, did it? Try that again.
Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's man.
Right.
With a steal from the Yank camp itself. Valley Ford.
One was so stuck he had to despawn.
That's right. You sure about Is he here? Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. On account of him not wanting to go back to jail. All right, on in.
Right.
Look what we found.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Nah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Haytham? Church told me all about you.
And you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are you?
Not yet. Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Right. I just love Haytham because of how sarcastic he is. You know what? I'm gonna grab my sword. Right. Now I can just loot all these guys for about 20 minutes. There we go. That'll do. Right. In New York. Teleport there. One month later in New York. Right, there seems to be something happening over here though. Alright. Oh. go.
How do I find your leader?
You don't. He moves his floating fortress around the harbor so nobody knows where he is.
Somehow I was all the way over here and then I spawned all the way over there. Get rid of that. Is there another one around here? There's one up the road, but I'm not going to do it. Right. Right. Now I've got Minority 2 again. Yeah, I'll go over here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this real quick. Yeah, between episodes I'm probably gonna go around and get the viewpoints done. So if you notice that in the next episode, there's no need to say anything. I will obviously already know. Right. Talk to him. Bribe him. Right. Before we go back, going to do this. Right. There we are. And just before we do that, we're obviously going to be doing this as well.
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
Yeah, planted that on him. Right, let's go do the mission then. Father and son. Perfect thing for a title.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating, then?
Just holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along, then. Follow me.
Well, since this is an episode about this mission's probably about these two, it probably might tell he might tell Haytham about the mum. Something makes me feel like Haytham knows she's still alive. Thinks she's still alive. I don't know if he's going to allow me to. I need to do the viewpoint real quick. Alright, there you go. There you go.
Tell me something. You could have killed me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That for peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the Jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
People chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
Now doing some sort of bonding exercise.
Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guards, but it has replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here, then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement?
Go undetected whilst in this mercenary's uniform. Alright. Sounds simple enough. think I did it.
That should suffice. Follow me.
Hold, strangers. You tread on private property. What business have you here?
The Father of Understanding guides us.
You I recognize, not the savage.
He is my son.
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go, then.
In fact, he actually did, yeah. He did do that. You see the quiver on his back. Kinda like this outfit actually, it kinda suits him. I wonder if it's unlockable. Probably not. Alright.
Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me.
Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuits.
It is done. And I'm all out of forgiveness.
Oh, there you go. I knew he didn't know. I had a feeling he wouldn't have known about that.
Benjamin Church. You stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No! You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow. We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. You always did prefer principle to profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was.
The decoy's already dead, but alright.
Look at the half-breed fight, like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys.
Those two! Get him! Don't let them escape! Get him! The Indian too! Take him down! That one! And he's half-breed!
There you go.
Where is Church?
I'll tell you anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
Oh god. No.
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
Sarcasm. Oop.
Now is not the time for sightseeing.
Oh god.
So close, yet so far. You'll need to find a way around the flames. Get back here, traitors! Oh, how I'll enjoy making you pay for your betrayal. Did Church pay you well? Were you rewarded handsomely? And what good does your gold do you now? See if you can find something to pry it open. Honor? What are you up to? No, don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side!
Ah, father and son bonding.
We do now.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly if we're to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.
Let's have a look. Right, I think that is a perfect place to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Assassin's Creed 3. Alright, thanks for watching guys, see you tomorrow.